All right, this is the first of a few videos walking us through our first website using Django. By the end of these videos, you should have something that hopefully looks a little bit better than this. But this is just the example that I'm going to walk us through that has a home page, a few other pages that are accessible through the nav bar, including an about page. And here is where I've just put a couple of examples of my projects, and I've also rendered the Jupyter notebooks as files on the site as well. So this is where we'll get. We're going to start with just a very basic Django project, and I'm going to walk through following my introduction to Django notes in both the 11 and 12 notebooks that we have. So to begin, we're going to create a new project directory, move into that directory, install Django in a virtual environment, and start up that virtual environment. From there, we will create a project that is called My Site. We'll see how to view that site on the built-in server. And from there, we'll start an application called Pages that contains our first view. So in this video, we'll just go through the beginning, starting this basic site. The next video will cover our first app and view. So I've already installed Django in a virtual environment in this new folder called Django 2 on my desktop. I created this Django 2 folder because I've already got a full, the end product worked out in this Django folder. So after doing that, I installed Django in a virtual environment and activated the virtual environment using pipenv shell. From here, well, actually, I have to, now I'm going to activate the virtual environment, pipenv shell. And I know I'm in this virtual environment because now I have this preface of Django 2 with some code here that has information about the virtual environment. Now that we're here, again, I'm inside of this Django 2 project, and I want to create a new project. So we're going to use Django, admin, start project, my site, and a period to start the site in this directory that we're currently in, rather than starting a new directory within this directory, because that's the default behavior. So upon doing that, I see that it creates a my site directory, and it popped a manage.py file in the base of the directory. So this is the big structure of our project. We will create further things within this directory, but we have this manage.py file that if we now say Python, because this is a Python file, so we need to call Python to say we're going to use Python to run this manage.py file, and within this we're going to run, it has a function called run server that we want to use to start up a basic web server for Python. So it tells me that this is already in use because I know that I have this other, my example Django project running from that beginning piece. So let me shut that off and try it again. Okay, and so now when I navigate to this web address, I see that I have Django up and running successfully. Now there's nothing in the project, but I know that I'm ready to go because I'm able to launch that server. So next we'll start adding some content to our website.